Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for the 7th episode already of Lucifer. This episode is titled Wingman. Yeah, so, by the way guys, real quick, apologies in advance if I seem a little low energy today, because I'm still recovering from a cold that knocked me out for a couple of days, so my voice is kind of finally getting back to being normal, and but I'm still feeling a little like shit, I can't lie. So, is what it is, just letting you know in advance. But yeah, last episode was pretty damn interesting, I will say. Obviously, we had the revelation that Lucifer had his wings stolen, in fact. And it's funny, because he kept them all this time, right? There was a reason why he did, surely. And well, I don't know, I mean, it might be kind of sentimental value, literally, right? Like, I don't think he ever had any plans on sewing them back onto his back or whatever, right? Like, I don't think... I don't think that's what his plan necessarily was. I think it's more about the fact that, you know... It's very near and, well, his past is like near and dear to him, right? And it's something that he feels super strongly about emotionally, and so that's why we get into Amanadil pushing the Doctor to kind of confront Lucifer with his role as the devil, right? And try to get him to accept that identity of us and be like, you know, this is who you were made to be, I guess, or whatever, right? So you should be going back because that's where you're needed, that's your role, that's your life purpose, right? And then Lucifer basically is going like, no, that's what fucking God punished me to become. And he feels kind of used in that sense, right? It's fascinating stuff. It goes to show you that, like, damn, they're kind of, I mean, you know, obviously they have been humanizing Lucifer a little bit already in these past episodes, with him, you know, taking a liking to an actual human, and several humans for that matter, maybe, you know, when you consider, of course, Chloe's kid also, who I think is gonna start liking a lot, and we know that they've been kind of, you know, working together, or how should I put it? You know, he's been giving her, like, tips and stuff, right? But, yeah, like stealing the cake or whatever that she did. Super wholesome stuff. But again, like, Lucifer is yeah, he's becoming more human-like, I guess, in that sense, right? But it's also something that he is not... well, I mean, I guess he is kind of like, the vacation that he's taking here is literally him running away from his duties and running away from something that he never wanted to be in the first place, apparently. And it's interesting because, of course, on Earth, he still sometimes jumps into that role regardless. Like, he shows people his devil face, and it's not like, it is kind of inherent to him, I guess. Now to some degree anyway, and it's like he can't let go of it, and obviously the kind of life that he's living is not... it's not the kind of life that usually, you know, gets you to end up in heaven, let me put it like that. So he's living the kind of life that would normally get somebody sent to hell, probably at some point, right? But, yeah, again, like, I have been finding this super fascinating, and I wonder where they're gonna take it all and what they're gonna... Well, I especially just want to learn a lot more about, like, okay, I'm sure we'll never really get it, but, like, I'd almost like to see what it was like for him back in hell. You know what I mean? Like, with all these characters and with God there and stuff. I mean, it probably... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that the show is going to go there. Obviously, it's staying in the real world, for sure, with these characters coming to visit. But, fascinating stuff, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going to take the rest of the season. If you enjoy my reactions to Lucifer, you can, of course, get early access to the next bunch of episodes. A good 17 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there too if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can sign up for free and watch the next episode right now already as well. By the way, guys, there's something new that I've been doing over on the Patreon, which is a one-on-one phone call option. If you'd like to watch your favorite show together with me, that's something that's actually possible now too. If you know, want to talk about certain stuff or whatever, yeah, all that is basically possible. Go check out that tier for sure. Might be a discount going on right now also. But with that being said, let's dive into this new episode of Lucifer.
Taste your fingertips. Bite me while I taste your fingertips.
Okay.
Love.
Not a bad beat right there. I like how they start these episodes off always. Visuals ain't too bad either. Oh god. I'm guessing she's kind of communicating an invitation.
What are you waiting for? Hop in.
Kind of have a feeling like this might be the biggest mistake this guy will ever make, but it's just a hunch. Yeah, okay. Just, oh god, I was about to say just don't keep him there, goddammit.
Hello, Sergey. Water's a bit rough, are they? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to brutally torture you until you give me what I want. My wings, where are they?
My wings? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, this is who he suspects at least, huh?
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Lucifer Morningstar. You small peckered fool, a Sergey Bok, a known smuggler. You move just about anything you can get your trashy Euro hands on.
Please, man.
Trashy Euro hands? Come on now. I'm insulted.
Maybe if I hit him a few times.
I hate to say it, I'm not sure violence is the trick here. I'm beginning to wonder if this human stain's actually telling the truth.
Yeah.
No, he's scum. He'll say anything.
But maybe it's not him, it's us.
Us.
He's the fifth man we've accosted this week. Perhaps we're, dare I say it, going about this wrong? It may be time to seek the help of a professional.
Oh no. A professional criminal in that case, I guess, huh? Yeah, we don't know too many of those yet, I think.
Maze.
She'd probably still use them anyway for, you know, the satisfaction she needs.
It's about Malcolm. His wife decided to pull the plug. Malcolm's dying today, and you're still investigating him for corruption.
So what, they hate me even more now that I won't put a halo on his head?
Maybe
Yeah.
stay away from the precinct tonight. Cops are staging a living wake here.
Anything else?
Because that's the thing that, like, ruined her whole reputation within the force, huh?
I'm trying to protect you.
From what? Catching a criminal or hurting your rep?
It's about Malcolm's family. And if there's an open investigation calling for his dismissal, they can cost him his benefits, his pension, all of it.
So
Yeah.
what, you want me to just drop it? Just turn my back on everything I stand for?
Yeah, basically, like, out of pity or whatever, right? Or, like, because he's in this unfortunate situation right now.
I'm saying if you want to do something about it, then do it now. You have 24 hours.
Ooh.
But let it go and let his family move on.
I mean, how long has she been going at it like that, though? I don't think she's gonna find anything on him within 24 hours. That's a crazy deadline.
Is this really what you do in your spare time? How fascinatingly morose. Do you ever think of taking up knitting?
She's gonna accuse you of sexism right now.
Actually, shocker, I am busy, and it's really not a good day for your Luciferness. Here's an idea. Call next time.
No, hold on. No, I'm not one to get into the feels, usually, but you seem genuinely distressed.
I mean, they both have some priorities going on right now. They can't really, well, I guess they can use each other, but you gotta, I mean, you gotta choose one, right? Pick one, go at them both, but I think hers has priority first.
Are you okay? Do you want to, I don't know, chat about it or something? Sex is always on the table. I'm simply offering an ear.
I think you're offering something else, actually.
Remember the Palmetto case I was telling you about? Well, they're pressuring me to drop the case, assume the party line, and say the guy died here.
My spidey sense tells me dropping it's not what you want, is it?
I want the truth.
Well, then seek it out. You're a police officer. You don't need anyone's permission.
Like, what was it that she accused him of, or that she suspected him of? I mean, well, he's corrupt, clearly, but like, okay, what did he get himself involved with?
See, I'm working a sort of case of my own, and it seems that I've hit a bit of a snag.
The case? What kind of case is it?
Well, the nature of the investigation isn't important. I'm strictly here for professional advice. What do you do when your case hits a wall?
What do I do when I get stuck?
Yeah. Well, then it becomes a cold case, and there's nothing really you can do, I would think.
Someone who's not going to be afraid to be honest with me, even if it's not what I want to hear.
Hello.
And this is exactly why you two need each other. Like, literally, that's the whole reason. You two have completely different personalities and think about different things.
So, maybe if you help me, I could help you.
He left. She said that and she was like, oh shit, yeah, right. This is where we could use each other. And he's like, oh, I'll go find somebody else who can do the out of the box thinking for me, I guess. I mean, it's not like she could pinpoint a suspect for him. Okay, I guess he's going straight up to a man deal, actually. But, like, she couldn't pinpoint a suspect, clearly. Because she knows nothing about his former life whatsoever.
What are we doing here, Lucifer?
I like to come here from time to time. You see, 5 years ago, when Maze and I abandoned hell, I landed right here on this beach. This is where I flipped dear old Dad, the grandest of birds, and had Maze sever my wings.
Oh.
Why are you telling me this?
Oh, so the wings were actually cut afterwards. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I was actually wondering about that, because the wings were, like, white. I kind of felt like maybe the wings were cut off before he even became Lucifer, aka the devil or whatever. Like, okay, God cut him off, actually. and he then went to hell or something. I mean, I don't know if I didn't know whether Lucifer himself was still supposed to like have wings in hell, right? And like Amenadiel also, he's got black ones, so wasn't sure.
I've asked you here because those same wings have been stolen, and I need your help to get them back.
Yeah. If that's the case, you actually have common interest in this. That's so funny, because I actually genuinely thought that maybe what it was is like Lucifer had cut off those wings, and again, like I'm just talking hypotheticals here that clearly aren't gonna ring true, but like I thought Lucifer had those wings cut off before already, and he kept them kind of as a memory of like what it used to be like for him being a normal angel or whatever, right? And it's like maybe they actually maybe Amenadiel actually literally stole them from him so that he would stop lingering on that past or whatever and actually just accept himself being the devil, right? But clearly I was very wrong thinking that.
What exactly am I supposed to do with that news?
Use your angelic powers to soar around the city and find them. I mean, really, what good's an angel if he can't help a brother out? Am I right?
You would think those angelic powers, or at least God's powers, could just get you to grow new ones if you wanted them that badly, though.
Those wings out there in the human world? Lucy, they're too powerful. A piece of divinity. Humanity can't handle them.
Shit.
And if they fall into the wrong hands...
Then people might die.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Indiana Jones type situation, I guess, huh?
Will you help me or not?
You tell me something. If you truly hated the wings, why'd you hold on to them all this time?
Yeah.
That is none of your
It's a
business.
sentimental move.
And literally what I said. It's clearly a sentimental move, though.
Maybe deep down you realize you never should have cut them off, and maybe that's why you left yourself an out.
Yeah, now it actually tells me that he, to a certain degree, like, regretted what he did, or that he wasn't sure whether it was completely the right call.
They're my property. I want them back. Simple as that. If I can avoid an earth-shattering tragedy as well, bonus!
You wanted free will. You wanted accountability. Well,
This is it.
fix your own damn mess for once.
Now it's your problem.
I've been thinking. Your problem, my problem. Hey, what do you say? Quid pro quo?
Oh, so now you need my help.
Sorry, am I not enunciating today? Yes, I've come seeking your very generous aid.
You could have just stayed in the room too, you know? Would have saved us some time.
Remember that container that was so inelegantly taken from me? Well, it wasn't just nesting dolls that I was looking for.
Here we go.
I knew it. What was in
Oh
there?
boy.
My angel wings.
What was in there?
That reaction, oh god. Man, like, come on, Chloe. Like, at this point, dude, we gotta roll with it.
Did someone make them for you, or are you big into cosplay?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I mean, she's just gonna think it's some kind of sexual act type of thing.
I will put out an APB on angel wings.
Thank you. And in return, I should donate my services on Palmetto. All right?
Sure, we could use the help.
We?
Oh.
Hey,
Ready to go?
you weren't around to help, so I recruited someone else. The more the merrier.
This man, this is so weird. Like how this man continues to stay around when they're not together. It's like the last thing you'd expect. But and he continues to make things so awkward. Like I have no idea where they're gonna go with him.
Cool. The three of us working together.
Cool. What could be better?
It's so weird because it gives it some like competitive element, right? Where Lucifer really feels like he has to try his best, not just to win Chloe over, like in terms of impressing her with his own personality, I guess, where it was already clear that she didn't as easily give in as everybody else. But now it is like somebody else here who, you know, has history there clearly, and like I don't know, he's going to continue to make things awkward.
Why is he here again?
It helps me see things differently.
Proved myself quite useful, Dan.
So how can we...
I want to figure out what I missed.
How's that gonna prove anything?
Just humor me. You will represent the seedy criminal element.
Believe you mean handsome criminal element.
You will stand for
Yo,
Malcolm.
see, that man is turning Lucifer into a tryhard. Look at that.
Can I have a gun? I feel like Nicholas would definitely have a gun.
Actually, he was more of a hammer guy. Liked to break fingers and arms.
Okay.
Legs and teeth.
Can I have a hammer then?
Somehow Audi kept evading the LAPD. I arrested one of his guys, thought he was gonna flip, and then suddenly he changed his tune. The only cop who spoke to him was Malcolm. One night, I tracked him here, sneaking in through the side door, and I hid behind this glass.
Yeah, right.
It was Malcolm and Audi and his bodyguard. They looked like they were making a deal. Malcolm was holding cash.
Is that enough?
A bribe, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, unless, I don't know, you don't know what you saw, really, though. Anything could have technically happened, but it does seem sus, so I gotta give it that.
And accidentally, I made a sound. He saw me, but he didn't react. He just went back to his conversation, and that's when the shot went off.
Oh.
I braced behind the door, and that's when I ran in. Audi and his man were dead. Malcolm was on the floor bleeding out.
Who was here?
There was nothing you could do.
Oh, okay. Jesus, the crosscut right there. Yeah, that was good shit. That had me confused for a second.
Audi would have no desire to kill Malcolm. Trust me, if there's one thing I know, it's desire. I mean, if Malcolm were indeed corrupt, he'd be Audi's golden goose. It'd be quite dumb to shoot him.
Yeah?
What if someone else was here?
Yeah.
Cops searched the place up and down, Chloe. There was no one else. Look, you may not want to believe it.
I mean, what would it have been? Like some other gang or whatever? Like trying to just shoot him up and he got hit in the process? I guess? Yeah, he was just there, like, he, you know, while there was some assassination attempt.
Did you really put out an APB for angel wings?
Maybe.
Well, it looks like they got a hit.
Cool.
Excellent. My turn. Holy napkins. Oh, a piece of the cross. They've got my wings in absurdly fraudulent company.
Unlike the wings, there's no way those are real.
Exactly, it's insulting, putting my wings on the block like some chintzy accoutrement.
I don't get it. What do they figure the wings actually are? Like, they can't figure that they are actually real, surely, right? But don't they have, like, a piece of fucking meat even attached to it and stuff?
So the FBI are gonna snatch my wings.
When we get a chance to pounce on the bad guys, we take it.
The FBI is taking lead.
Figured you might be after the same guys. And we have jurisdiction.
So how do we get the wings back?
After the raid, as long as you can prove the wings' provenance, you get it back in 30 days.
Yes, no problem. No problem at all.
Right?
I think he wants them a little quicker than that.
Come on out and mend a deal. What happened to going it alone, lying in my own mess and such? Or did you just want a front row seat to the action?
I take no pleasure in following you around.
Why are you
this
here?
This is far too important to let you screw up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, like, clearly they got something in common here. If he wants Lucifer to go back, he's gonna need his wings.
I came to ensure the wings get back where they belong.
Surely, my fine feathered friend, you don't expect that to happen.
They belong in the heavens where they were created. If you don't want them, that's where they'll be.
Fair enough. The FBI is raiding the place, so if we don't get the wings, humanity finds divinity, so on and so forth. You know the rest.
Yeah. I wonder what the rest actually is. I'm a little worried. I feel like faces might melt off.
Hello.
Private party.
Yes, excuse me, I understand this event's very exclusive, but surely you've got room for just 2 more.
Unless you got business here, scram.
Huh. Damn. Usual tactics don't work. Maybe go with vinegar after all.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Oh.
Catch all that.
Okay, he offered up that coin for sale. Or auction.
This is who's on the other end of this case. Not a monster, not a villain, but a grieving family trying to say goodbye.
Damn.
She saw us. What is she doing here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mel. She's not looking for a fight.
Last person she wants to see her right now, huh?
You have no right. What do you want from us?
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Just go.
So it's like the same shooting got him caught up here in the hospital bed in the first place, and then after that fact, she also started accusing him actually of like getting involved with them, huh? I assume because she just kind of like gave out a statement of whatever she saw.
Congratulations, Mr. Morningstar. The Catholics and the Satanists will be clawing for this coin. With any luck, we may have a bidding war in our hands.
Who'd have thought, eh? The devil's coin worthy of so much love.
Put a bunch of believers in a room and, pardon the pun, but sky's the limit.
Well, a bunch of believers. I'm pretty sure the coin came straight from heaven or hell.
If I didn't know any better, I would say that you don't respect your buyer's faith.
I respect my customers' faith very much, but I don't have to share in their beliefs to profit from them. I'm a man that believes in one simple divinity.
Money.
The almighty dollar.
Obviously. We got a businessman on our hands.
I love being the bearer of bad news.
Do tell.
The coin's not for sale.
Ooh.
I simply used it to gain entree to you.
Yeah, it was my ticket in.
Someone stole my wings. About 6 feet, glow with the light of God. So if you'd be so kind as to deliver them, then we can be on our way without any unpleasantries.
I mean, I guess with a mana deal in the room, he figures he's still kind of invincible. But yeah, if it was him on his own, you know, he's become vulnerable, of course, so...
That's not how this works.
Oh, you men don't know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Those guns don't frighten us. In fact, I dare you to shoot.
I mean, snap of a finger and the time stands still again, right?
Don't mind my brother. He's just a bit simple. We meant no disrespect, truly.
I thought you told me you wanted your wings back.
I do, but this is hardly the way to go about it.
Give me one good reason not to finish this right now.
I mean, why is this not the way to go about it, though?
I'm more than happy to buy the wings, like everyone else, with cash. A whole boatload of money. If you truly worship the dollar, then I'm your ticket to divinity.
Happy bidding.
Yeah. That's his language after all. I guess you're good. I'm kind of shocked that Lucifer did not want Amenadiel to mess with him like that. You know what I mean? Because he absolutely could have, right? Is what like now that we're in. I mean, I don't know what's stopping us. Like that man has superpowers. Just get your shit. Get out of here.
What I'd like to know is since when is the Prince of Darkness scared of some insufferable human gun?
Since I bled.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yep, don't know how it's possible, but on top of everything else, seems I'm dealing with a bit of a mortality.
Okay, now I get it. He was afraid of or for himself. Yeah, makes sense. I pointed that out. But like I said, Amenadiel was with him. I'm pretty sure that he could have prevented it from happening anyway, even to him.
What are you grinning about?
I'm just realizing the gravity of what you're saying.
That I'm allergic to lead projectiles?
That even if you don't choose hell, all I have to do is wait for some pitiful thug to end you.
Fair.
You just made my millennium.
Oh, God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God. Actually, dude, he has a good point. Maybe the best thing to do for Amenadiel is just to leave him alone at this point. He'll die anyway, sooner or later.
I would like to introduce you to the first item up for bid. The Lost Chains of St. Paul. St. Paul was in prison between 61 and 63 AD.
Wow.
Well, some pieces are on display at the Papal Basilica, or so they say. These are the missing links.
I mean, that's really cool, honestly. Like, all the historic, context behind these things. I mean, can you verify it, though? Like, do we know this for a fact?
That man never could pass on dessert, could he?
He should have been the saint of
Funny cakes. Remember? Those are clearly fake. Tough crowd.
Oh, what the fuck? They don't want him even exposing that? I don't get it. There's half of the crowd here just paid to be here to give them the impression that, like, all this shit must be real.
How did I know you'd come here?
Because I'm admirably consistent. How did you even get in here?
I've got news for you, pal. You're not the only one with a little mojo.
Oh.
Touché.
And you're welcome.
I was gonna say, because she's a woman with good looks, you know? That gets you very far, too.
In about 5 minutes, the FBI's gonna storm this place, so we have to go now.
We were just getting started.
We?
Oh, that's right. You haven't met, have you? Allow me to introduce Amenadiel, my brother. Well, come on, don't look so shocked.
From another mother, clearly.
I just didn't expect your brother to be so handsome.
We're all full of surprises, it seems.
Ooh.
I never expected my brother to change careers as he did, but I'm definitely beginning to see why.
Oh no, wait, what? Now she's falling for him straight away, huh? I guess he has a different effect than Lucifer does, oh God.
The wings of an angel.
Yo. Nah, man, the connective tissue to his back is still right there.
Freeze! FBI! What's going on? Everyone stop! Stay where you are.
I mean, this is your time to shine, Amenadiel, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, dude, have at it already.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
A little help, please.
Thank you.
Wow. That's all he had to do. I don't even know what he did. Was it just some kind of like Zen moment, or I don't know what he did. He blew some air. Are they fake? Oh no.
Fake.
Oh no. I was gonna say already they did kind of seem like a prop, but I didn't want to say that because you know, maybe I was insulting the show that way.
These aren't my wings.
Whose wings are they?
Someone with a warped sense of humor. It's no coincidence that my wings are stolen one day and then Carmen's selling an exact replica a week later. No, this is some serious foul play.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, sincerely. But there's something at Palmetto that I need to take care of, so...
How does that even make sense? Like, is the guy that sold them connected anyway? And so, like, knowing that they were stolen, like, oh, he tried to sell a replica of them to make some good cash that way, I guess, right?
My wings are still out there. I need to find them. If you run off to Palmetto, be my guest, but no more role-playing for me, thanks.
So I came here to save your ass, but just because these wings aren't the ones you wanted, that's it? We're done? So much for quid pro quo.
I mean, he didn't get him yet, though.
So what's our next move?
Well, I'm afraid this is where I leave you, brother. What I'm about to do is the devil's work.
I'll be very pleased with that.
Lucifer pointed out that it made no sense for Audi to shoot his inside man, right? But no one else was there. No one could have shot Malcolm and fled without me seeing them.
Now you're making my point.
Because there was no obvious exit. Just maybe hear me out.
Maybe they had a secret door too.
There was a secret one.
Yeah.
You are stabbing hard at something that's just not there.
There's gotta be an explanation for what I saw, Dan. There has to be.
What do you need me to do?
But that means that he got shot from somebody on the inside, surely.
I don't know. What was that?
Oh. I think you found it. Oh, actually, it might not be an inside door, but an inside door down below. A hatch. Wow. Question is, what does it lead to? Dude, we got a whole ass tunnel network here. What's going on?
Looks like it leads up to the street. Hey,
What is it?
999 key. LAPD issued. Malcolm had his on him.
So it was another fucking cop that shot everybody?
Another cop was here. I was right.
Chloe, this can mean a lot of things.
It means a cop knew this secret passageway existed, Dan. And chances are whoever it was shot Malcolm, so...
Yeah, but with what intent? With what intent would he have shot everybody? Well, I guess... Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, because obviously if it was just a cop doing the right thing, he would have gotten him arrested. So maybe it was a cop actually who was corrupt together with the guy that, you know, Chloe suspected. Malcolm, right? Like, maybe partners or something? Afraid? Yeah, I don't know. Or what if Malcolm was catching on to corruption going on with this other person, with this gang or something, you know what I mean? And he was trying to, like, weasel his way in also for that reason. I don't know, man.
So we need to figure out.
Whole range of possibilities. Yo, how much ketamine did this guy take?
Oh, that's right, me, Lucifer, bloody morning star. A lifelong atheist, you took one peek at the wings and something changed in you. The great white light was revealed and a believer was born. One who couldn't part with real divinity.
Wait, I don't get what he's saying. Like, is he accusing him of actually having seen the wings, or maybe still having them in his possession? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Mounting my wings like some decorative stag head.
Oh. What was the idea behind selling a replica then? To make it seem like they were never in his possession in the first place? Or, well, they were, but he had sold them off basically at that point, right? And had nothing to do with them anymore. And making some money in the process.
I thought he was bringing me a sculpture.
Were you disappointed?
I didn't know what they were. I never would have done it if I had any idea what I was actually dealing with.
Sure looks like he knows now.
I can't live without them.
Oh.
Perhaps you don't understand.
Oh, now I get what his fucking expression was about too. He's completely been mesmerized by them, huh?
I have just one burning question on my mind. Who tipped you off?
Huh. They really do have an amazing look to them. I can't lie. They got this like weird shade of gray or something to them. Looks amazing.
It's my duty to return the wings where they belong.
Is that all?
After everything that you've been through, doesn't part of you long to assume your form? Get back to where you belong.
Not exactly.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, I am not sure I was prepared for him doing that. At all.
It was you, brother. You tipped Carmen off and you orchestrated the theft.
Because you left me no choice.
Clearly, you were desperate, honey. You were willing to let a human die and unleash the wings upon the world just to remind me who I was.
Yeah. So this is how it's all coming together after all, dude. That's so funny. Because that's kind of the direction I was thinking of at first. But then when the context changed, I started to alter my theory too. But this was about him trying to make Lucifer kind of long back to his old self. And, you know, if it did have that sentimental value that he kept him, which clearly he did, so there was still a part of him that was kind of, you know, didn't want to let go fully, let's say. But it was all about him, therefore, being reminded of it and feeling more inclined to want to get him back and want to be his old self. But Lucifer saw through it.
It almost bloody worked.
Yeah.
Destroy them. Why?
severing the wings was a half measure. I did leave myself an out.
Yeah.
The ripcord back
Yeah.
to the life that dear old Dad chose for me. But I don't need it now.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised by it in the first place. I didn't think that he would still keep something. It seemed like he was ready to move on fully.
I'm never going back to hell.
I mean, it's interesting because you would think that with them having the powers that they do, again, it would be super easy for God to give Lucifer new wings if he really needed them or something, right? But
Sure, Dad will give you a big gold star for trying.
oh shit!
Right, hit me, brother. Go on again. Become like me. Become Wrath.
Yeah, no. At this point, oh fuck, become Wrath. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you're turning into Lucifer. But I guess Emmanuel figures I'll just have him burn in the fire and go back to hell that way himself.
He was like a brother to me. And for the last 8 years, he was the best damn partner that I could ask for.
Okay. Partner, huh? This guy did it.
You know, I remember one time that he put in the hell.
Who?
What part of not welcome does she not understand?
Easy, Anthony. Easy.
You got some nerve, Decker.
Something tells me Anthony right here with the biggest emotional expression, the biggest reaction, might be the one that had something to do with it.
He was a hero who got shot doing what all of us do every day by putting himself in the line of fire. I can't take back the things I've said, but I can promise not to let his life or death go in vain. And for any pain that I've caused, his family or otherwise, I'm sorry. I'm closing the case against him.
Yeah, I think she knows she's wrong, right? Like, he wasn't corrupt. There is clearly a different side to the story you're not telling us about yet, though.
I hope you're right about this.
Trust me, if we're gonna find a dirty cop, it's best they don't think we're looking.
Okay. Okay. So they don't know who to suspect yet, though. I kind of had a feeling they might have already had somebody, like, yeah, that they had in mind, like this guy, for example, right? But I don't know. Guess that might still take a few episodes.
I'm here to stay, Mace. Well, this is where I have to be now. And I know, even with all the sex and drugs and more sex, I know you made a vow, but...
But nothing. I am with you, Lucifer. From now until the end.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of curious to see what their lives were like. You get what I'm saying, right? Back in hell, and like who she was to him in the first place.
You should get some ice.
What happened?
Oh, sorry, this is just a little squabble with my bro. Nothing serious.
I don't like how we left it at the auction.
I agree. You definitely could have handled things better.
I know how much it sucks being alone. And I can't pretend to understand why the wings meant so much to you. But if we're really friends, it should be enough just knowing that they did.
The wings are old news now.
Earlier they were all you could think about, but...
I realized what they actually were.
Yeah.
A relic. Worth exactly what someone was willing to pay for them. What can I say?
Well, it was more about the intention behind them, getting stolen and him finding them back, of course.
So what changed?
I don't know.
Or won't say.
Well, how'd your palmetto thing go anyway?
I mean, he told you plenty, to be fair. Like, it's still weird for me to like see her talk about the wings, but then I'm still not sure if like fully in her mind she is grasping like what the hell does she think that the wings actually represent to him, though? You know what I mean? Like, she's not fully asking the question. She's just kind of like accepting it for what it is, but then not asking any further questions to get it 100% like verified either. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, Chloe, what? Who do you think you're talking to exactly here?
To our equally enigmatic futures.
Oh. What now? Did she keep that? Or did she just get that from him? Did he still end up keeping at least a token? Or is it just for her to remind the past actually also? Because that would make sense, right? I mean, she's still looking out for Lucifer regardless, that's clear. She does not like the dynamic between him and Chloe. Oh. Wait, what the fuck is happening right now? Does God not want to let him go? What is this?
Malcolm!
Oh, shit. Yeah. Amanadil decided to, give him life. Well, oh, shit. Oh, shit, that's gonna change things a little bit. I mean, is he gonna come too? Also, I'd imagine so, right? What's that gonna mean for Chloe? Alright, guys, anyway, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.